infamous Illuminati.
Take that, take that.
Three times.
I don't know. I just got horn happy. I guess I'm feeling horny.
Hey.
Yeah.
Devil's three-way, 2 horns.
The Devil's three-way. Pass on the Devil's three-way. Who's ever participated in Devil's three?
Hey, I was a young man.
Oh, snap. I don't know where to go from here. I guess we'll talk about Jose Gonzalez.
Just when you talk about gumping.
What's that? Why does that sound familiar? I don't know what this means. Hold on.
Send it the video, Mark.
Oh, I'm not gonna. If it's gonna get me in trouble, I can't play that.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to play it on stream.
No. Jesus Christ! All right,
I swear I've sent y'all that video before. I know I
Yes,
have.
you have, sir. Yes, you have.
Yeah, I feel like this is like when I found out what pegging was in real time when on In the Mix. Like one day, I was like, "What does that mean?" Adrian Pandawson 316. Oh man. Speaking of pegging, big shout out to Jose Gonzalez over at Spidey's Powder Tumblers for all your custom-made powder-coated stainless steel tumbler needs. Hit up Jose
DJ,
Gonzalez.
hey, real quick. We'll handle the ads here. We'll pay the bills. Watch the video in the group chat real quick.
All right, take it away, Mark.
Hey, tonight's show and every episode of In the Mix is sponsored by the always amazing Spidey's Powder Tumblers on Instagram. Go check them out for all your powdered stainless steel coated needs, from tumblers to machetes and everything in between. He's got you covered. And don't forget, if you need anything cleaned or pressed, he might not be able to see you, but he can see your books. The comic book chiropractor, Dustin himself, got you for cleaning, pressing. He can submit to the grading services for you if you don't want to go through the hassle of doing it yourself. He's got you covered. And then coming up real quick, Saturday, March 22nd,
Mañana.
King Khan. That's tomorrow, folks. Sponsored by the DJ Links and a bunch of other fantastic individuals that you might know from the comic community. But just for showing up, just by being there, being present, you're in the winning for a giant size X-Men #1. That's a door prize.
Giant size X-Men #1 and a Spawn sketch cover done by Jonathan Uribe.
There you go. $5 tickets, Eventbrite, $10 at the door. So get them ahead of time.
Only in Iceland, New Jersey, where they have septic tanks.
Septic tanks.
Shout out to the septic tank, bro.
Caramel corn.
That's that guy.
Fuck caramel corn.
We're gonna
we kettle corn around here.
Yo, so I have some bad news, man.
You've been dumping it?
Almost. I was very close one time. Almost. And then I was just like, you ever heard the
2025?
You ever heard the Lonely Island album with the song Dream Girl? Dream Girl. Yo, you gotta hear that shit.
I don't wanna.
I was very close to dumping it one time.
I wonder how many people watching this are looking that up right now.
The viewership just drops automatically. We re-spark that video, it goes viral again.
Oh shit! Yeah, shout out.
Are you familiar with the term guppy? That'll be important later in the story.
Yeah, I mean it. It comes in handy. I mean, it gets you in front of the lines. The Great Adventure, like it's like, oh shit, this shit made me cry. So
oh my god,
I have bad news, man. I have bad news, specifically about King Kong. I will not be in attendance at King Kong tomorrow.
Well, you said there's bad news.
Hey, that means more chances that you could win right now. Make sure you head out there.
Unfortunately, because we're doing the construction on the house, so it rained three days. They missed 3 days this week, so they're coming tomorrow and Sunday to finish the job. So that means, unfortunately, I can't go out to King Kong because I got these people on the roof whacking away at the roof. They're telling me this, that, and the other thing. Remember
To be done finally?
No, so not the outside, just the roof. So we're getting a full like roof replacement and all that stuff. Yes, Remy Q Studios.
Is this the East Wing that you're working on, or?
It's the servants' quarters, Rem. He said, I think.
Oh, got you. Yeah.
That's servants. That's
Oh, the
fucking
basement.
Welcome to the estate.
That's where all the
servant quarters don't get a new roof.
that's where all the North Carolina money's going.
Yeah, I know about that. The last time I went to DJ's house, I knocked on the door and a man answered. I was like, "Whoa, didn't expect this. What's up with this?" He was like,
Oh man, I get embarrassed. But if I were putting a new roof on the servants' quarters, I would remove the old roof from this, put a new roof on this, and put the old roof on the
"Why
servants'
don't you tell us about the building that was in your backyard in New York City that you didn't like and had torn down for more space?"
Oh man, Remy Q. You guys are gonna have to drive up one day. You guys are gonna drive up one day for when we throw.
I will. And crazy enough, I don't have to worry about parking because there's a driveway that connects the front yard to the backyard of your New York City estate. It's crazy.
That's if you can get past the front gate.
Hey, that's
Remy Q can get past the front gate. He's just gonna roll through in his boxers. Not a single.
the worst part is, I imagine me walking around in my boxes in New York City is just a normal thing.
Yo, legit.
It's shocking here. There, people don't even do it.
All right. So, for example, obviously there's people from New York in the chat. I'm gonna ask Nick because once upon a time Nick lived in New York. Nick, you know what? I'm gonna ask each of you the same question. How many times have you seen someone take a shit in public?
Like in real life?
In real life. No, not including yourself.
Okay.
Not including yourself, not include a stranger, someone you don't know. Just like taking the train and someone's just taking a shit on the platform or something like that.
No, never.
Yeah, I don't think I ever have either.
That's some Yankee shit, bro. And California shit.
Shout out to California. Remy loves California.
I don't have it anymore. Damn it.
You guys never saw any
California.
In
was like
in the South, I think they at least go behind a tree or something. We got trees. Y'all know what trees are?
Yeah.
Yeah, we know
I think
trees.
one grows in
Use a
Brooklyn.
leaf. Can't get a leaf. Use a sock. Everybody knows this trick. Let's go. Let's
Shout
keep
out
it
to-
rolling
shout
here.
out to trees. All right, I guess I'm the only one.
What's
I
your
guess
number?
everybody
Yeah,
poops.
what's your number? Why are you out there wood watching all these people shitting in the subway?
taking the shit.
What an awkward question now that everyone said no. You're the only one like look at
That's my fetish issue. You find out. Since
oh, he's
COVID,
taking a shit again, babe. Come over here. Look at this.
The
since
turd
COVID,
tractor
probably
strikes again.
like 5 times since COVID.
Five.
Yeah.
Since COVID.
I saw 5 people shitting in public.
In public, between cars, walking to the thing, like, yo, it's a madhouse. Yeah, it's insane. It's the Wild West when it comes to shitting. Yo, New York is wild. So when you be like, oh man, I stepped in dog shit. Chances are that might not be dog shit.
I've never
hope
seen
you did.
I've never seen the physical act, but there have been some questionable turds I've seen.
Walking down the street, a Cleveland steamer just right there on the sidewalk.
Cleveland steamer. Oh, shit. If you see a turd like on the ledge or something, like elevated, that's not a dog.
Mm.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I don't know, man. I don't.
So if you be like, damn, this dog took a shit on the windowsill, that wasn't a dog, fam. My chest hurts. Oh man, I think I don't know.
Why wouldn't you do?
Oh shit, we gotta save some to chat. But go ahead, Review.
At that point, why don't you just go in your pants and just walk that shit off? Why do you have to? Why would you go through the whole thing of exposing yourself to shit? I feel like if you just gotta go, just let that go and just
It
keep
happens,
going.
man.
Keep walking.
It happens with you, Ski, your fat ass. You guys caught up on Could Have Been Love, the finale?
Oh yeah, what a finale, dude!
Bro, I'm so glad
the way
Bambi
that he
won.
breaks character, like
Oh, he just-
it was killing me watching him trying to keep it all straight because Bambi just wasn't with the script.
He's like, it sure felt like it love. It sure felt like love.
Yeah, he did. You want to know where love is? It's under the fupa.
Man, oh man. Under the fupa. Jesus
That
Christ.
shit was hilarious.
Remy, you got to binge this. You got to binge this. Trust me.
He straight tackled him through the chair.
That was
I'll binge this because I'm almost done binging The Deuce.
Can you put a pin in that? Let me just say what's up to the chat. I'm going to say what's up to the chat quickly. Ready? What's up, chat? All right, Remy. No, I'm just kidding.
that's a pretty good segue too. You go from crapping to the deuce. So.
Deuce, I like your style. But let me say what's up to the chat.
Open New York.
Are there 5 seasons, Remy?
Heroes Reborn Comics. Shout out. Heroes Reborn is going to be a vendor at King Con. Was hoping to see him, but unfortunately, I got these roofers. Joe Michaels just saw Snow White, which I'm excited to get into.
Snow White.
Mrs. Links, what's going on, Mrs. Links? Sector 2815. Fantastic stream with Jeremy Adams yesterday, gentlemen. Yesterday? Was it yesterday? Yesterday.
Yeah.
Yesterday. Pops Attic in the building. JSS Brooklyn was good. My guy Gary B in the building. Well Boar in the building. Evils Comics, what's going on, my dude? Eli is in the building. Brian Barrick, what's up, my dog? White Tiger, what's going on, White Tiger? Ay, bendito, White Tiger. I was thinking about you, Ruby, when White Tiger bit dust on Daredevil. Ryan Riley in the building. Tommy Caps, what's up, dog? Good to see you back here. Kenny Bird in the house. What's going on, my guy? Collecting with Durs, playing Rivals. Quick, much love, legends. Shout out to Durs playing Rivals. Durs got a tattoo of the Philadelphia Eagles Super Bowl thing.
It's the second one.
Oh, it's the second one?
He had one for the last time they won, and he got this time added underneath it. So I hope they don't win a lot, or the dude's gonna have to pay for a sleeve.
Yo, legit. Thank you. Now, during COVID at NYC, the subway stairs is like walking through a minefield, bro, especially in Times Square. The subway stairs, and you have to play the middle of the stairs. You walk in the middle, never like bear to the right, like in traffic. No, you walk up the stairs in the middle. Never touch the walls, any of that stuff. He knows. Shout out to Stephen C.
I'd hate to live in a place like that.
Yeah, it's a shitty place.
Literally.
Like, that's crazy.
Take off your shoes and go barefoot.
You cannot, no, dude. During damn, I said the C word, and it wasn't cunt. During the pandemic, it was legit like Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome in New York. Like it was like, the train,
little Thunderdome piles everywhere.
bro. No, but the train will pull up. I was driving a lot to work, but like I took the train a few times, and I ain't no punk, but I was scared to death. Train will pull up, filled with a bunch of unhoused people, a bunch of people that might have taken caramel corn once upon a time.
Well, let's say because technically unhoused is just like you when you leave your house, right? Like I'm now unhoused. I'm outside.
You got
I'm currently housed.
I'm currently housed. I'm currently streamed and housed.
Streamed and housed. You got one leg up on society.
About 10:30, I'll be unstreamed, but I'll still be housed.
Oh shit! I'm gonna be streaming even more.
Oh shit!
I like that stream. I like that nice, strong stream.
Unhoused.
I just want to point out I might die right here on camera. Like I got like crazy chest pains. I just want to get that across, though.
Hey,
Madeline's watching, right? You're good.
start recording now. This is YouTube history right now. DJ's going viral.
If you see me just collapse, it's not a gag. It's not a bit.
Because you said the C word, they're coming after you now. Mark knows what I'm talking about.
49 to 61. You're just in it early.
All right, let's talk about the Deuce, and not the Deuces we were talking about earlier. The Deuce HBO show starring James Franco never was canceled.
No, he's on there twice, bro. You didn't even tell me that he's on there twice.
I wanted you to be surprised. Now imagine the Devil's three with that guy with twins.
Yeah, he's so good too. So good.
I need Remy Q's review of the Deuce.
Fantastic. Now listen, I'm only in season 2. Fantastic though. The interaction between everybody, the streetwalkers, the pimps, the cops, that whole cycle that they're doing. Then you move into mafia with the people at the bar. Beautiful. It's wonderful. It's a great show. It's a great show. And you don't have to sell it on the sexual nature of it, because I know that was your big sell for me. Overall, though, fantastic show. It really is great.
I didn't know what to sell. I didn't know what you would enjoy. So it was.
Perfect.
I mean, there's
No,
no
it's
anime
great.
girl.
I'm just saying, I'm on the edge of my seat every time I watch another episode. I've been burning through it too, just quick. So good.
It's a really good. Nick, you need to watch this. It's a really good show.
Really
I
good.
watched the first 2 episodes. I got to catch up with them. I'm finished watching Boardwalk Empire, and then I'll start that one.
Gotcha, yo. But it's everything that I like. I love anything like 70s, 80s, dirty New York. I love it.
That's exactly what this is too.
Yo, dirty New York. Like,
Pimps, though, are like,
bro,
the hair and the cars are like,
What's-
it's classic pimp. Like, what?
yo, legit. Nick, it's about how the pimps just hang out at the Port Authority, waiting for the young, unsuspecting,
Wait,
bushy tailed,
they're just chatting with the hair, the curled hair, just
Nah,
Yo,
bro, I
great.
seen that live. I seen it live back in my early days.
oh, that's right. You were around that.
I was.
Oh snap! Where did they pick you up at Port Authority? did they turn you out, dog?
He was the guy with the trench coat at the paper bag store there.
Oh shit! You used to go to the Peeperama with the quarters.
Back before there was a booth. See, that's the thing. You didn't understand how the booth developed. Now we all know.
Do you want to know what the funny? You want to know what the funny thing is?
Yes.
That booth is now like the M&M store.
Yeah. Yeah. There's still some on 8th Avenue. I think there's like no, there's no live
No,
shows.
This guy cleaned them up. Not was it Koch?
Nah, Giuliani. Giuliani before he went nuts.
Dinkins, I thought too.
No. Dinkins ain't do shit.
Is that gonna be how this ends? Are they gonna have the fall of the adult industry? Because right now it's starting to peak. Right now they're starting to loosen up on all the laws. Yeah. Because the movies are becoming a thing now.
The movies.
And the girls can't be on the street anymore. So where are you gonna go? I don't know. Let's go to the parlor. Why wouldn't you? Wonderful.
Man, I forgot
It's a
about the
wonderful show,
parlor.
dude. It really is good.
Nick, you ever got pinched visiting one of those parlors? Nah.
Well, no, I've never been arrested.
Hey.
Put it that way.
Hey.
Oh
But
man.
did you ever do a drive-by for an old 30 and 10? You ever have a tunnel date? I know what a tunnel date is now, Nick.
What the hell is a
You know what a tunnel date is. How about a tunnel date, baby?
A lot of gumping goes on.
Yo, shit. Yo, oh man.
Mark's ordering one right now.
It's a great show.
I'm making all these plans for tomorrow for Emma's college thing.
Make us feel bad being a good dad and shit. I hate that. It's like you can't just make fun of somebody and let it go. It's like I'm actually being a great
I didn't hear what y'all said except Mark's making plans. How I turned to be like, well, yeah, but plans with
Ordering
my
a tunnel date.
genius oldest daughter who's going to college.
See, that's too, how do we follow that? That's too wholesome.
Well, I can follow that.
Have you heard of gumping?
Oh shit. Speaking of gumping, our next segment is brought to you by The Comic Shell. For 10% off, use code LinkSquad, thecomicshell.com. I know Remy's not up to date. Nick, you're up to date on this Daredevil? You're muted, sir.
Yes, I am.
Was this episode as universally hated as
I paid literally no attention to it. For me, like when I watch a superhero show, I want to see superheroes doing superhero shit. This has been way too much courtroom for me. Even with what happened at the end, who he met.
who we met? Oh, Frank. I thought the episode really suffered. Like I couldn't enjoy it. I didn't hate it. There were some things like the whole thing with homeboy that stole the kettle corn or the caramel corn. I thought that was like dumb. I didn't understand. Like I guess their point was to show how the system screws people over. But I'm not on your man's 12th arrest on his 25th page of his rap sheet. It's hard to get behind a character like that. Didn't make any sense.
I'm trying to equate. Like I was thinking about this morning. Like how often do they do that in comics? You know what I mean? With the public or their opinion of what's going on in politics. I know there's been a handful of times in modern history,
Bro, all the time.
When it's been a major thing.
All the time, especially Marvel. Like Marvel's whole like claim to fame is putting a mirror up to society and reflecting that in the characters.
Give me an instance.
Give you an instance. X-Men. X-Men is all based on is influenced by like Professor X is influenced by Martin Luther King and Magneto, Malcolm X, and their extreme views. Same struggle, but different views to it. Daredevil has just been mid. I think just in politics in general, I think like the whole thing with Fisk, even though is on the show now, but it was in comics, reflects like times and Civil War with the whole thing about information getting out and becoming public, things like that. Maybe not as overt, but it's been there.
I find it's more frequent in television and movies than it is in comics.
100%, because more people. This is a shocker, Remy Q. This is a shocker. This is a shocker, everybody in the chat. More people watch TV and see movies than they read comic books. Yo, the shocker dog. Oh shit. See, that'll be a good character. Like, yo, I'm the shocker, and it's just a dude walking around like that. Ah.
Well, they have the shocker.
See, that's amazing.
With the French tickler.
Yeah.
Oh, oh, it's a big boat, Daddy. It's a ship.
For me, we are in story mode, but I feel like the action is coming. I disagree with Nick. It's a superhero show. He wants to hear superhero shit. I don't care if it's a superhero show. I don't care what it is, as long as it's good. I feel like this episode suffered, but I do not hate the show. I think the show is still good, borderline great, but that was just weak sauce.
But I mean, they're not even really mixing it up. I mean, they gave us 15 minutes of action in 4 episodes.
And I'm fine with that. Like, I'm fine with a story, with a nice story, a good story unfolding.
Me too. What chose that though? Damn sure ain't Daredevil.
It's Daredevil, dog.
It's not.
It's Daredevil. We were just talking about how that episode was bland and mediocre and just like
John Bernthal, man, what a treat though! Like just a 5-minute treat, just pure like awesomeness. For
come on, Red.
Yeah, say his name.
Oh man, that dude is fantastic. You
What
want
about Bullseye? He got life. Yeah. What did Foggy get?
Oh shit, Jesus Christ!
Let me tell you something.
Speaking of John Bernthal,
All of it.
remember when we were talking this morning on the Legion's Lair every Friday at 7:45 a.m.
It's early.
So that John Bernthal scene was new for this. It wasn't like they already had it in the can.
Called it. I fucking called that this morning.
Yo, so what I read yesterday, he's doing press for The Accountant too, and they had asked him about the Punisher. Did you see this? He said for the original script of Daredevil, for the first whatever, he didn't like what they were doing with the Punisher, and he quit.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yo, he was just like, I quit. I didn't like what they were doing with the character. They weren't respecting the character. They weren't respecting the fans, and I was gone. They was gonna put him in a leotard.
That's why that scene is so out of place, because the rest of it's bland and lame, and Bernthal comes in and gives a shit.
So
you have one actor there who's setting standards on his script for his character. I'm not saying that Charlie Cox isn't. I think Matt's pretty consistent. He's operating in just kind of, he's being a good example of a lawyer. He crushed a little Daredevil scene. He's brooding fine. But it's a weak show so far. There's really no getting around that.
Nah, I wouldn't call it weak. I would just say that episode was pretty subpar. But I'm digging everything else. Like I'm not complaining about it. I'm not like I need to see more Daredevil.
I think it would be good for the show if they paced it a little bit better with the Daredevil stuff.
1,000.
I get like having like an episode out, but I've mentioned it before. We did a 2-year jump or whatever. So like
7 years.
yeah, story wise, how much time has passed from episode 1, the opening scene, to episode 4 now? Like how much time has passed for these characters?
Oh, 1 year. Like 1 full year.
So that's what I'm saying. He's brooded for a year. He lost his faith for a year. He lost Foggy for a year. Karen's been gone a year. He's been a year without seeing like justice done right.
What's up, brother John?
So they don't have to drag it out to get the point across. They can get into the born again part of the story now.
Oh shit! I just realized Remy Q was entrenched in season 1 of the Netflix Daredevil, and we just blew up. That Foggy Nelson, Daredevil's best friend, was murdered in the first 10 minutes of episode 1.
Yeah, but if he stays dead, that's another thing.
I wasn't even listening. When you said Remy Q, I wasn't even paying attention.
Nobody cares about Foggy. Foggy Nelson
I
had
know, you're right. I don't care about that guy.
like if it was Karen, it would be different.
Ooh, we need to charge more money. Get out of here, chump.
He has such a punchable face.
Yeah.
Are there any Foggy Nelson fans? Is anybody legitimate? What do you mean that he might not be dead? He was shot in the heart, and you're to blame. You give love a bad name, Nick.
Oh shit.
No, there's precedent in the comics.
Burn. Got you, sucker. Got you.
What?
Tyler, come back. Tyler, I miss you.
Shout out to Bon Jovi, by the way.
What do you got Bon Jovi shirt at?
Oh shit! You think there's a chance that Foggy Nelson is
There
coming back?
is precedent in the comics that he got shot and killed, and he came back. He's back now.
And like the eagle-eyed Easter egg hunters pointed out, like,
468.
yeah, when he's dying, the issue number that he like the whole fake death, Daredevil listening to his heart stop, everything in the comics same way, but he bounces back. You know, you get better with the right writer.
Well, I hope he's dead because I hate him as an actor.
Oh my God, John, I watched it today.
Woo!
Holy potatoes.
Oh, no.
Nick, did you watch it?
Woo!
No, I didn't watch it. I was going to watch it. Hold your horses.
I got the picture ready to do a post later and everything, Nick. Like just
No, come on, man.
That was some crazy.
Oh my God.
You get some
What
answers.
an episode, my dude.
You got answers finally?
They
Some-
lay it on.
some answers.
They lay it on. And
All right, I'm going to watch it right after this.
unlimited amount of questions to explore, but one, I would say at least 2 massive key things that you really want to know. They tell you the direct answer to
Okay.
without beating around the bush.
Izzy says Foggy is dead. Yeah, right. And Karen Page is a crackhead. I don't know.
She was.
She was.
She was.
Oh, in the comics?
That's
Yeah.
amazing. That is an amazing comment, Izzy.
Oh man. Oh, so she went to San Francisco to indulge
God.
in some sugar booger and some crack rock.
Was it Typhoid Mary or was it Bullseye?
For
I
what?
forget.
No, John, they confirmed already that it's not. It's going to be a normal fast turnaround for season 3. That was just the both the strikes that delayed it, like they did with Silo and stuff.
All right, I'm excited. I'm excited to watch this finale. Not as excited as I was to watch the Could Have Been Love finale. Shout out to Bambi for winning.
That was what a turn. I saw it coming though. When he kept the 2 of them, like, oh, please tell me he's going to do it. Please tell me he's going to do it.
Yo, when she
He
goes,
didn't do it. She would have killed that girl. Baby would have literally killed that girl.
she's like, just keep your fat ass. If you stand next to me, we look like a bunch of zeros.
It's like 2 zeros, and he's over there just dying. Even Caleb Presley's cracking up. He's like, "Babe, let him talk." Like trying to keep to the script, and she just can't do it.
Come on, Juicy. Yo, then when she won that 50,000, she just forgot about everything.
Except her boyfriend, she called him.
Yep, she dumped her
Come on,
homeboy.
break up.
She called her boyfriend and said, "I want to break up."
Break up. He said,
She called her mom. It's like, I'm so proud of you. Now you can give me back the $30 you owe me. No, this is my money.
Oh my god.
That shit's crazy. You're out on the boat. You caught up, and then since last week you watched them out on the little pond in the boat.
Oh, and they went on in the farm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She farted on the little tin boat.
Yeah. You're like, help. She was like, I was fine with you.
He literally left her ass out there.
Yeah. That shit was funny. Yo, but when Meatball rock switcheroo, like at the end, when switcheroo looked at him, was like, hey, Meatball just hit with the stiff jab, like, bah.
It's because switcheroo already busted her nose or had her mouth bleeding from earlier.
Yeah, and then she had that big ass knot on her head too.
Well, yeah, she had a knot, but Meatball was bleeding out her face.
Oh, I didn't see that.
Yeah, when they got in the fight after they were talking to Unc, she had to put she was walking around with their nose stuffed with paper towels.
Oh, paper towels, gotcha.
Yeah, they're bloody too.
Damn, that's crazy.
Switcheroo was a little bit. She was about the scrappiest one out of all of them. I mean, she had a size difference, and your odds ain't great, but she was definitely happy to throw hands.
She was scrappy, like legit, for her size and fighting those big studs. And Bambi, oh man, what's next for Drewski? Like this
the sky is the limit.
Yo, you know what I find so amazing about that? So the episode dropped yesterday. It's already at 2.2 million views. That's more than some network shows. Like wrestling, for example, is the biggest. Usually, like Monday Night Raw is the biggest rated show during the week or on Mondays at least. That doesn't even have 2 million if you go by the Nielsen ratings or whatever. Or before they went to Netflix, but yo, that shit is crazy too.
It's at 3.3 right now from one day ago.
That's insane.
The finale's at 3.3.
That's crazy.
So keep in mind, like just give it to the weekend, let it play the weekend and see what it does, and that'll be all right. So here you go. Episode 5, the one from last week, is at 7 million views. That's Daredevil.
Yeah,
that's literally Daredevil. 7 million views. The episode 4 is at 9.3. This Drewski's comedy sketch show ripping off VH1's Flavor of Love, Rock of Love is outperforming Daredevil.
It's outperforming a lot of things. So chill with your Daredevil hate.
That's a relevant show. Like it's getting media, it's getting ads, it's getting pushed. It's the biggest thing that this massive multi-billion-dollar company has on streaming. Now, if you want to look at Netflix, 23 plus million viewers for Adolescents. Like that's their number one show right now. Yeah, so that's what Netflix numbers look like on a show that none of us heard about till this week. On a show that gets no advertising, no marketing.
You seen the trailer?
Mm-mm.
So, yeah, for Adolescents.
No, Stephen Graham. I just learned his name today. The guy who played Tommy and
played Al Capone.
Al Capone in Boardwalk Empire.
Are we talking about Heretic?
No. Oh, you seen Heretic? No, we'll stay on for Heretic.
Yeah, that guy's an amazing actor. I heard that it's film. Was it 3 episodes? Adolescent?
4.
I don't know. 4, and it's continuous shot for each of them.
Oh, for real? It's like one long shot.
Really cool. Long shot for each of them, I think.
I mean, they edit it like that, but it's like, is In the Mix running behind tonight? Nah, I think we're on.
We're right where we're supposed to be.
Yo, so Adolescents. Go ahead, Remy.
Well,
Heretic.
Yeah. Adolescents. I just saw the clip when you hover over it on Netflix, and it was like, yo, the cops bum rushed his house, and they like Stephen Graham, they like get out the way, and they run upstairs, and it's like a 12-year-old kid that they in bed, and they like, little 12-year-old kid, Bobby Smith, you're arrested for murder. You have the right to remain silent. And then he's just like, Dad, I didn't do anything, Dad. And I was like, oh, that broke my heart. Dito. Mandito.
So you had me curious, so I looked at episode 1 for Could Have Been Love. It's at 16 million views.
Your fat ass.
My man.
My man.
Oh man. That's I was like we were talking about it. We were like, you think like on the low she's like a comedian, and it's like nah, like he was busting out. He would have been busting out laughing like
I think she's from the trenches, like he says.
yo, legit. And she was just like, yeah, I'm fat. I got dick down. I got dick down.
I think his mom and grandma caught it. Like she's a sweet girl, but
She's not for Drew. Yo,
Yeah,
I had no
yeah,
idea. Like his mother is like a college professor or something, and
Yeah,
his dad is like a pilot. Oh man. Yo, not too so I guess we could transition to the next topic. Our next topic is brought to you by Superior Stand. Shout out to superiorstand.com for all your standing needs. Make sure you stand superior or Superior Stand. They stand superior. Have you guys heard about the supposed like rumor or storyline behind how Dr. Doom? Mark is already like, oh, Disney, I'm out.
I thought you were about to go into some shit about the new LiDAR discoveries under the pyramid or something, but go ahead.
I didn't get a chance to click on that. But like,
You didn't click on that?
That's like the most clickable thing ever.
Golly.
I
We're on the same algorithm.
Thank you.
click on so much shit, but it was that thing, and then it was like the pyramid, and then underneath it was just like these spirals of
The pillars
yeah.
going way down.
All right, we'll get to that. I guess let's just keep going into that. Just Doom. What was it? What was it?
Dr. Doom.
I don't know. What was the pillars?
He's under there.
Dr. Doom
Just there.
under the pillars.
They're just there.
Doom.
No. What are you? Who cares about Doctor Doom? What are you talking about here? We're talking about real
Pillars.
shit, man. Pillars.
Pillars.
Yes, and box structures and all kinds of shit. How deep does this thing go? What are we doing?
Under the pyramid.
Yeah,
Under the pyramid.
yeah. There's
and
like
under the
these
pyramid.
multi-level rooms.
You see
that are
this
on top
part?
of
That's all
pillars.
underground. That's the pyramid on top. That's all under. That's what's under the pyramid. There's the LiDAR scans of it.
And then they went even further. They said there was like box structures
There's
under that.
large ass chambers, 2 of them that these pillars are on top of. And these aren't like you see how tall the pyramid is there at the top. That's how far down those pillars go. Yeah. They have an exterior spiral around them as well.
Hold on a second. So, I need to see this video now. My mind is blown. So just by looking at that, and they say, oh, how the pyramid, blah, blah. So the pyramid was raised? So that looks like it's almost like screws.
Now that's a very, I haven't even thought about that for one, but that's very interesting you say that because the way where the topography of Egypt is and the sand moves, we saw how like the Sphinx was buried in this like as early as the 40s where they unburied the whole plateau, So who knows if this is the original structure was even ground level. Like you might be looking at the original above ground stuff right there.
Yeah. Like everyone's like, man, this pyramid's so cool. Oh wait, it's a fucking roof. Like it's a roof, bro. Like years from now, they're gonna be like, you're gonna be walking through New York buried in dirt, and they're gonna be like, this is DJ Lake's roof. And it's like it's a good thing he had all those guys come by on that weekend. He was supposed to go to King Kong, but instead he got his roof done. And they're gonna think it's amazing. How did he get it done? Like, how many guys worked on it? How long did he stay on the estate? Like, what does the other wing look like? It's crazy.
And then 2,500 years later, they'll figure out there's more house under it.
There's more house underneath. Yeah. They're like, look at this room that has lights all of a sudden.
Why are there so many skeletons in this one part of the house?
This must be a burial chamber.
Yo,
that shit is real.
It's so crazy. The shit that people assume we know.
This must be the kids' room. It's filled with all these little dolls.
Oh shit! Yo, I just call my shit dolls, man.
Oh look, they made puppets of their leaders. This must have been.
Look at how big his hand must have been to fit in this glove.
The thing of this face of the Sphinx, they'll be studying that Thanos bust just like that.
I'm getting bullied. I'm triggered. I'm triggered.
Oh, this must have been his glove. He must have been a very important man. Look at the stones on it.
Why is Remy Q smiling and H is frozen? What a discovery. I need to see this video now. I thought because I saw it came up on the algorithm and I was just like, that's some bullshit. And I didn't click on it. But I saw it was like that, the picture and then the thing, and then it was like stuff underneath. And I was just like, all right, whatever. Because it seems so far-fetched. I didn't click on it.
No, even the pyramids I just saw in Mexico City, they said they have like one built on top of each other for 3 different instances.
Yeah, because those shits are so old, it's like civilizations just build on it. So like if you into your pyramid law and stuff, like I guess what do you call that? Like standard archaeology says that the pharaoh, yeah, mainstream archaeology says the pharaoh Khufu, Khafre, whoever the fuck, they built the pyramid. But there's no record of anybody building pyramids.
No, they attributed it to him with one piece of evidence where someone literally wrote in like the attic of the pyramid. I say the attic, but the highest point on the interior that you can get to, like someone sketched on the wall a phrase that included Khufu's name. So because of that one, like, and it's not like a hieroglyph, it's literally like someone etched it into the wall, and it's definitely old. It's not modern etching, but it's not art. It's not intent. It looks like someone was just chilling, scratching on the wall kind of thing. So they attribute it to him. No bodies have ever been found in there. Not one body has ever been found in that burial tomb.
Yeah, because it's not a burial tomb. Oh man, see, now I'm interested in this stuff. Yeah, you think there's so much stuff coming to disclosure? Like you think like it's over
is that in Mexico, Nick?
Yeah, Mexico City.
Yeah,
that's in Mexico City.
Yeah, they said there's 2 more
in the city.
No, not just outside the city.
In Mexico.
In Mexico City, yeah. That's what it's called.
Okay,
I can't get it.
Just read that shit to us.
Oh, it says Xena Warrior Princess.
Shout out to Xena the Warrior Princess. Oh, hold up. Let's oh, look at that. Ladies and gentlemen. Zona Arqueológica de Teotihuacan.
There you go.
Teotihuacan. What is like Mark knows? Teotihuacan was like the dude. So they attribute. Who the hell is that?
Hey, stick him up.
That's you? No, that's Elijah.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's not Nick.
It's like he's taller than Nick.
No, that person in the photo is smiling. Definitely not Nick.
Yeah.
Was he grounded? You made him wear that hat?
It's hot that day.
Nick only takes pictures like this.
Dr. Livingston, I presume, with dildos behind him. Teotihuacan. So Teotihuacan is like the serpent god or whatever, like similar to whatever his name is, Namor. Yeah. And Quetzalcoatl. But it was supposed to be like they say he brought civilization back to those people, taught them how to do things, but supposedly he was just like a wanderer and he was just like a remnant from old civilization that was going around teaching people how to rebuild civilization.
Yeah, and he appears on carvings of structures dating back as far back as we can date, and he's always depicted the same with like certain specific features, like his little bag, which are attributing to like his bag of knowledge and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Except for that one where it looks like he's on a rocket ship with that thing that comes over.
Bro, it's legit a rocket ship where he's just like on his back. Yo, we dropping knowledge, dog. And you guys,
the cool part is, right, none of it has any. You can insert aliens and theorize, but none of it requires aliens to work. It's just a simple addition of we're a lot older species than anyone believes we are, that we are a species with amnesia. They've confirmed 5 great dying events in our Earth's history. A great dying event consists of no less than 70% of all life on the planet going extinct. And they've confirmed 5 times since based on the age of the Earth that they know of, that's happened.
Now this is going to get dark. What do you think would be the worst cataclysmic event, or what has been the worst cataclysmic event in history? Not from like a numbers thing. Like in your day, like what wouldn't you not want to see? Massive
Aliens.
earthquakes.
Aliens.
Why not?
Because you can't fight aliens.
So you want aliens?
No. I don't want if there's a disaster, right? There's a lot of ways you can survive most disasters.
Yes.
But if aliens show up,
You're just
you
hiding.
can't fight aliens. Yeah, like what? You just shoot them?
You just wait on to get the cold, or you play
Yeah,
Slim
you-
Whitman.
You know,
Yeah,
you
the only thing you can do is like run and hide. Like that's it.
put,
You can
water
do-
on 'em. Put a glass of
Run and
water by your bed.
Yeah, it's
Swing away.
contaminated.
Yeah, we
Yeah.
got a lot of ways to beat aliens. Now that I think about it,
No,
you
no,
call,
no, no,
call Will Smith.
Stay above 8,000 feet.
no.
There you go. Just be quiet.
Those movies lied. Okay, now I'm saying you can survive a lot of weird disasters. Aliens, you're done. You're cooked.
I don't know. I don't agree with
Yeah,
that.
I think Mike is actually onto something, and not even using the C word, not talking about cunt, but just like
Hey,
like you can't
couldn't say that.
like it's a virus, like a global level extinction virus. So you can't do you can do less than fight aliens with that.
So JSS Brooklyn says global thermonuclear war. We all die. Period.
I don't know. There's an entire resistance that survived that.
There's evidence that they're I don't know where it is. Is it in Turkey or India or something like that? So there's evidence of a past global thermonuclear war event.
Event. I wouldn't call it a war. That implies too much.
Yeah, but there was a thermonuclear event where like the entire country or whatever, like there's still glass to this day.
Yeah, like the glass, the nano diamonds, and the elements that only produce after something like a nuclear explosion taking place or something of that magnitude.
Yeah, which is not even a
natural occurring thing.
A meteor impact wouldn't even like give that amount of whatever off. So Remy says aliens. Nick, what do you say?
I don't know. Having watched the Y-Files, didn't they talk one time about like the North and South Pole?
The magnetic poles.
Yo, that pole shift, we're done, dog.
Over with. The whole every one of them are happening. All the events are back to back.
And it's like they're all overdue to happen. So I'm like, Jesus.
Yeah, we're like 3,000 years late. Yo, that pole shift, I'm not gonna lie. When I saw that episode of the Y-Files, that scared me to death.
Yeah.
Like, because there's no hiding in your bunker.
There's no bunker left.
Yeah, it's just like, yo, everything literally turns to dust in an instant.
Yo, the speed of the what was like the wind speed when it describes like, and it's shown, it's pictured sometimes, like it was pictured in -1, it was pictured in Pacific Rim. When there's a big boom, there's the recoil.
Yes,
and even like the recoil from like stuff would just wipe out cities, and
that's crazy. I'm just gonna
the Yellowstone super volcano. That's a mass extinction event right there.
If I hear that the poles are gonna shift, I'm gonna grab my gauntlet and I'm gonna stand outside. So if one day they find my body,
Pompeii DJ just there with the gauntlet on,
bro, like that with the gauntlet, and I'm gonna wear my special underwear. So when my shadow is like that, it's gonna look like the shadow on the spider.
Hey, briefs are coming back, bro.
Briefs? You a briefs guy?
Briefs are coming back.
Yo, I'm legit.
Takes a very, very confident man to rock briefs.
Yo, I haven't rocked briefs since I was like 6, dog.
Yeah, wait till I tell you about my briefs company idea. It's gonna be fantastic.
Once I saw a head down there, I was just like, I'm wearing boxes from now on, dog. It's like,
no. Briefs, they're coming back.
All right. So I don't think I could ever wear briefs ever again. Unless this is some role playing shit. And it's like,
hey, you heard it here first. You wait.
Please. Can you give us a sample about this brief stuff?
Yeah, so this is my briefs idea. Let's just go with the idea that the trend is coming back. Okay. We relicense all the old characters that we loved on our briefs from before, but in adult male sizes. It's called Retro Riders. $1 billion idea. Remy Q Studios. Yeah, baby. Let's do this.
Oh, so you're talking with like Underoos.
Briefs are coming back.
Underoos 4.0.
Yeah. Oh man, you like Ninja Turtles? Boom, Brees.
As a 45-year-old man, I don't think I could rock Ninja Turtle undies, bro.
Hey, okay.
Unless
right.
it's Donatello in the
I bet
front.
you there was a lot of
I can
people
use my
back in the day that were like, man,
Nick.
those wacky colored socks look ridiculous. And then all of a sudden, everyone was wearing wacky colored fucking socks like crazy. And then now they laugh at Remy Q's brief idea. Give it a couple years. Y'all see? They'll take one dude and be like, oh, I'm rocking Brees. And they're like, man, that's the coolest shit ever. I got to do what that guy's doing. And then, boom, Retro Riders. And I'm living high until the aliens come down and fucking eat our faces off while you guys are like, maybe one day a volcano will explode.
You see Comic Tom shilling the briefs on whatnot. Shout out to Comic Tom.
I'm talking big celebrity. I'm talking big time.
So it's called Retro Riders?
Yep, it's no big deal. It's my big idea.
Oh, no. Question for all the ladies in the chat. Yo, if Angel says pass. Remy Q, I love you, but I don't know. I'll support your idea for a younger demographic, but as
I understand. Not all geniuses are called geniuses until it's done. I'll give it time.
there has to be some sort of for an adult. There has to be some sort of like an opening where you can use your own weaponry as part of the weapon. So let's say, like I said, Donatello on the front, use your joint as the staff, something like that, where it's just like you work it out. Because if I'm just wearing Spider-Man on the roof, like the hand has to go there. So when I'm whipping, it's like, you know what I mean?
That's where the whip is coming. That's where the
Yeah, the whip. Oh man, Jesus Christmas. All right. I wanted to get back to this Doom conversation. So
Oh, yeah, Doom. Yeah, what's happened? What's the latest news on Doom?
because I thought this was really, really interesting. So I was watching this thing and they were talking about Doom and how the Russo brothers were saying that we as the audience, they want to challenge the audience. And in order for Doom to work, we have to buy into this idea. Mark is already sleeping. So the idea is, and I don't know if this is going to happen, but they were talking about, oh man, this is rumors and speculations. So the idea is Tony Stark, the version of Tony Stark that we got, was not born Tony Stark. Think about it. The real blood Tony Stark died at childbirth. So Howard, and I'm assuming her name is Martha because all superhero mothers' names are Martha. Howard and Martha Stark go to Latveria and they adopt a baby Dr. Doom. Baby Victor Von Doom. They just rename him Tony Stark. And he's raised as Tony Stark. And that's why Dr. Doom looks like Tony Stark, or Tony Stark looks like Dr. Doom. They're both variants of Victor Von Doom.
That'd be a terrible theory, and it would taint the entire legacy of Tony Stark Iron Man.
That's what I
wouldn't challenge the audience. They would understand perfectly. They wouldn't be challenged, and they would call bullshit on that bullshit idea.
Evil says dumb. You don't think that? I think it's just such a stupid idea. Anyway, how? Like, I don't know, Rem. What do you think about like that?
I think you laughed at Brees, and yet you're gonna buy into this stupid. I adopted a guy and raised him as another guy thing.
I mean, you don't adopt a guy; it's a kid. He didn't adopt a 48.
That's dumb. No, that's just. It feels like you're going out of your way to give a storyline. Like that's just. Why are we going this roundabout? He died, and then we raised a person under that name. What?
Yeah, just make him a variant and just be done
Just
with
make
it.
him a variant. Yeah, that's easy. Let's just do this. You know what though? You might be right because it's so far out there. They would do something that goofy to try to explain it instead of just leaving the multiverse as the multiverse. Like they've had so many opportunities to blend this shit together where it was real easy to clean sweep and blend together, and then like, nah, let's make this fucking confusing. I'm just saying. Alternate dimension, easy. All right, The guys, this looks like this guy. We don't need to adopt anybody.
Unless Victor Von Doom's parents kidnap Tony Stark in their universe and raise him as Victor Von Doom or something. Yo,
Or while on vacation in Latveria, Mrs. Stark has a baby, and unfortunately, they get switched at the hospital.
Switched at birth? Oh shoot! Maybe they're twins. Because I thought when I sat down, I was looking in the mirror.
Oh, hold up! Art is hiding in the building. What's up, pussycats? Whoa!
They forgot to Dwight Schrute and mark it with a Sharpie.
Yo, you. I still got the Sharpie mark on my foot. Yo, I have a nasty ass. Speaking of shit, like on my foot, man. This is why I've told you guys I don't walk around the house barefoot. Like I'm always in sneakers, if not at socks, but I'm never barefoot. 50% of the time I'm wearing socks in the shower. It's because I have a big birthmark on my foot, on my right foot, and yes,
you said you wear socks in the shower.
I wear
exaggeration just to prove a point, or for real?
I don't know. Let's leave it up to the chat.
No, I gotta know this because you could do that shit for real. Because you eat butter and bread by itself, so I believe that this is just something real that's wacky that you do.
Listen,
you wear socks in the shower.
You
got wet socks in a pile, like you eventually peel that shit off and put it in a pile so that you can wash them later.
It was embellishing for comedic effect.
Got you.
Remy Q. So anyway, I wear socks in the shower. Ruin all my jokes, Remy Q. I even forgot what we were talking about. Oh, I got a big ass birthmark. I got a big ass birthmark on my foot, and my brothers made fun of me since I was a kid, and that's why I'm always like with socks, and I'm always hiding my feet. I don't think Mrs. Lynx ever saw my foot.
Is it on the top of the foot, on the bottom of the foot?
It's on the side, so it's on the side.
So what kind of birthmark? Is it like protruding, or is it just discoloration?
No, it's just discoloration. It's smooth.
Discoloration, but it's smooth. Who cares?
I care.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I'm triggered.
Story. I had a dog with one eye. I told everybody a shark took it away. It was awesome. Kids are like, he's got one eye. I was like, yeah, it was a shark attack. They're like, really? It's like, yeah, we had him on the boat. Took his eye. It was fucking great.
It's probably shaped like a penis. That's why.
Yeah.
See it.
I'm getting.
It was crazy. I was out in the field. Lightning struck and hit the side of my foot. Look, people were like, whoa.
I feel like
lived. Yeah, it just hit my foot.
So what do you do at the beach then?
You act like you're like Mr. Deeds or something. The hideousness of that foot will haunt my dreams forever. It's like he had a dead foot he stabbed with a freaking fireplace poker. You have a little discoloration? Get out.
John Turturro just sitting there going in on that.
Yeah. It's like,
I didn't even hear you coming up. I am very, very sneaky.
I'm very sneaky.
Sneakiness.
Shout out to my foot.
Yeah, now we got to see this thing now.
Yo, I hyped
it
it
in the private chat.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to start my OnlyFans.
Yes.
I didn't get a chance to ask you guys, what y'all think of the space mission that happened this past week?
The rescue mission?
Yeah.
I know what I think, but what do you think?
No, I'm saying, did y'all watch it? Because this isn't like the 1960s or 70s where it's just like a film crew on the ground. There's like cameras all on the rockets, all inside the capsules, outside the space station, like the whole thing. You can watch literally the whole thing from before launch all the way to getting there. Like it's wild.
I didn't see anything.
Was this the one where they were stuck up there for like a year?
Yeah, they're stuck up there for 9 months. No one could go get them. And SpaceX is like, we can go get them for pretty cheap too, comparatively. And so they did.
Roman Polanski shot it, right?
No snap.
Roman Polanski didn't shoot that shit. Stanley Kubrick shot that shit.
Okay.
Roman Polanski.
Put some respect on Kubrick's name, my man.
My fault.
Roman Polanski was busy, man. Hoarders High. Good.
Yeah, don't say what though.
I don't know. He used to babysit actual Dracula. Yeah, shout out to Roman Polanski. Yo, this has nothing to do with nothing. But the other day, so I've been taking these. It's not an energy drink, but it's like in the morning is like green juice that has all the probiotics and all the shit. So I've been doing that for like the last 2 months. So as soon as we wake up, shower, brush my teeth, I
Is
drink.
it the powder you put into the drink and mix up?
Yeah, powder, exactly. Powder you put into water. Huh?
Athletic greens.
I don't know. It's AG1.
Yeah,
that's,
AG1.
yeah.
That's what Joe Rogan be taking.
Oh, see, I didn't know that, and it kind of ruins my story. But I've never heard of this shit. Mrs. Links is just like, yo, we're gonna drink this stuff, and we're gonna drink it.
Theo Vaughn takes it.
So I've been drinking it. The other day, for the first time ever, we're watching something, and a commercial for it comes up, and
Dude, I
was
see it everywhere. Yeah.
no, so I was just like, oh shit, babe, look, the commercial for the AG1, the same exact thing. And then the lady starts talking about this helped greatly with my menopause. So I'm drinking menopause stuff.
No, they give it a
No,
whole
not at
bunch
all.
of different benefits. I took it for some time too. I didn't.
That explains it. Oh no, I was worried because I thought I was gonna start having female side effects. So Mrs. Link starts laughing and she's just like, do you feel like a woman? And I was just like, well, I was just like, you know what? I've started making irrational decisions. So yeah.
There literally ain't a man in your family.
Yeah, her face just went like, and I was just like, holy shit, no wonder I've been acting like a bitch. Oh man, the AG1.
Wow.
Terrible stuff, man. I didn't know that, Nick.
What else is new? Y'all, you said you were going to talk about it. Did you see Snow White? I know
No,
mentioned in the chat.
Joe Michael saw Snow White. He gave it an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, but that's, I love you, Joe, but I don't believe you're 8 out of 10. Your 8 out of 10 isn't what my 8 out of 10 would be. Like everyone's scales don't line up evenly. Your 8 out of 10 will be my 3 out of 10.
So he saw it with his nieces, which seeing it with people you love is always going to increase the enjoyment.
Facts.
I heard it wasn't like super terrible.
You just having hot flash. I haven't heard anything good of it at all from any of the reviews I've seen, other than Rachel Zegler's got an amazing, incredible, undenying singing presence in it.
Yeah, she does. What's really dumb, which they obviously had to change it for the movie, but the whole mirror on the wall thing, where it's like, it's literally supposed to, who's the fairest of them all? It's literally a mirror reflecting beauty, not inner beauty.
Yeah, they changed it too. She's named Snow White because she was born in a blizzard, and fair is in like fair treatment of the people around you. They changed it.
Hold on one second.
Orders Hyde's comment. Can you read his comment for us, DJ?
I give it a 7 out of 10 if Snow White gets railed by at least 5 of the CGI little people.
Where did we hear that? Just recently.
Railed?
Yeah.
I got railed. Somebody said something about getting railed.
It was in the chat, I think.
Joe knows the entertainment industry very well, frankly, better than most of us. I might disagree with that. It's gotten good. Yeah, I haven't seen like bad reviews like that from 7s to whatever, 7, 8s, 7.
You watched what's his name? Jimmy Jams, whatever.
Jeremy Jans.
He didn't give it a good review.
No, he didn't. He said in the beginning it's good. Like in the beginning,
Dan Merle didn't give it a good review. Snarky J did it. Snarky J eviscerated it. Like the actual.
I named Snarky J eviscerated a movie.
No, she was wearing her Snow White cosplay during a review of it. She's like a fan of Disney musical stuff, and she was the harshest critic I've seen because she's a fan of the original material. I think that probably pushed it even farther. But Like people that actually have big followings on social media because they do movie reviews, like actual modern day critics that people watch and listen to.
Mhm.
I haven't seen a first one give it like a recommendation. I haven't seen people say it's utter like dumpster fire other than Jay. She didn't like it, but everyone else said it's not good. It's not terrible. Rachel Zegler saying great. Film Threat, same thing.
Yeah, I just find it weird. I know it's funny because obviously now because the movie's on pace to bomb. It's gonna lose like $200 million.
It's gonna
And
lose a shit ton. Yeah,
yeah.
this is one of those 300+ million budgeted. They got ballooned.
But it's funny because in the trailers it doesn't look like a 300 million plus budget movie. Like it looks like I don't know, like one of those Netflix joints where it's just like rush it out.
Yeah, but it's one of those ones that it's inflated for like all the strikes, delays, rewrites. It's we're going through like when these strikes hit, even back in the day when they kept working, after a period of time, we saw the side effects of the strike. We got season 3 of Lost, Transformers 2, like all the strike products started rolling out. Well, right now the strike products are rolling out, and what we're seeing, because it was an actual shutdown, like you have to call everyone back and reschedule, and it gives you time to really think over what you've done wrong and somehow make it worse and spend more money doing it. And like Captain America 4, that's one that has an honest budget of 360 something million. Snow White over 300 million. Superman has got a weird, like that one looks like they're quietly reporting a massive, looking like near $300 million budget, even though James Gunn's trying to say it isn't.
But it is.
I'm willing to bet it is.
It definitely is. Joe Michael says it was actually good. My biggest hang up on it is the dwarves being CGI. They still should have hired real little people, plus no railing of any kind.
Sam Rockwell, White Lotus.
8 of 10. Plus our theater showed the classic first. That was awesome. He saw it in a double feature with the OG
really cool.
and with the new one. That's like super awesome.
Yeah, I get the sentiment too of getting to take like getting to tag along with the actual target audience, because when I went and saw Shazam Fury of the Gods, which was undeniably not a good movie even, I had the time of my life because it was just me and my oldest who's giggling and laughing and having fun. And I'm like, dude, it made the experience a 10 out of 10. But critically in the movie's still shit.
Yeah, but that's when I went to see the Marvels, for some reason, like I was in a I don't know what happened that day, but I was on cloud 9. I was in a super good mood. That's why I didn't hate the Marvels, which is weird.
Yeah.
The White Lotus, where shout out to Sam Rockwell and Walton Goggins in the White Lotus. Yo, did you know
right now it's sitting at a 44% on Rotten Tomatoes. It has 250 verified fan reviews, but they haven't released the number for it yet.
Gotcha. So obviously we all know who Walton Goggins is. So did you hear his story about moving to Hollywood when he moved to Hollywood?
Mm-mm.
So he moved to Hollywood. He only had $300 in his pocket. So he was just like, he moved to Hollywood and he was just like, fuck it. I don't, whatever. Everybody's a struggling actor. So he was just like, I'm going to start a valet company. And he was like, he's got a vest and he started valeting cars. And then from that, he was able to buy garages. And then from that, he was able to buy a couple of buildings.
Really?
Yeah. So it was crazy. So before he even started getting paid gigs, he was already like making crazy paper. And
that's millionaire status.
So remember how like Arnold was a real estate millionaire before his first movie? Yep. So Walton Goggins, what he did, he was just like that. He would go to the gym, to LA Fitness, and he would pay people to work out at the gym. So he'd be like, yo, I'll pay you to work out at the gym $500 a month. And they were like, you're going to pay me to work out at LA Fitness? They're like, yeah, $500 a month. You have to work out here. Cool. So he would pay them $500 a month. They still had to pay their subscription or they whatever. And he would get a piece of the memberships, not subscriptions. So he would get a piece of the membership. So he was basically making, he said at the time, it was 1993, $65 an hour of just passive income. And while he was able to go on like auditions and shit like that. So he was already making like mad paper aside from the valet and the parking garages that he had already like made. Yeah, super, super dope, man. Shout out to Walton Goggins. He was always Shane in my eyes. He will forever be Shane Vendrell, dog. I don't care what you say.
Boyd Crowder.
No. His greatest role ever is Shane Vendrell.
And just to get you caught up, 44 on Rotten Tomatoes, 2.4 out of 10 on IMDb, 3 out of 5 on Common Sense, and a 1.5 on the actual Google platform rating system with over 3,000 reviews on Google alone.
Thank you, Evil Mike.
Yeah, it's getting eviscerated by all the review sites.
Except for Joe Michaels, who enjoyed it.
Well, I said review sites. We're yet to see what like normal general people. Well, the Google rating is that, but those aren't like professional air quotes critics.
Did you see? I know Nick saw it. Did you see the whole Shield?
I've seen episodes. I haven't gone through and watched The Shield. It's just catch it while it was on kind of thing with Michael Chiklis.
Michael, you would love it. All of those background stories are worse than the moon landings. It's all PRBS. Reminds me of Affleck and Damon being poor and Jewel being homeless. Yo, Jewel being homeless and living in a van. Oh my God! Like back in the day. So I know what you're talking about, John.
Walton Goggins' best role was Venus Van Dam in Sons of Anarchy.
Vice Principals is hilarious. He's funny in that.
Venus Van, Jesus Christ.
We're on the last season of Righteous Gemstones with him. God,
I think
he's leaving it all on the table, ain't he?
He's literally he's letting it all hang out.
Big baby Billy.
Yeah, like, I don't need to see what a man looks like. Someone's got to take care of y'all.
That might be my favorite one.
Yo, you know what I got in the mail today? Not to deviate. Somebody the other day was talking about like heritage. This is why though I got this. So this heritage book, and it's all upcoming auctions, dog, of just comic book stuff.
It's like the Rob Report for comics.
Yo, this is crazy. When I was just like, yo, I didn't order nothing. Wink, wink. And then it's literally shit that's coming up.
Well, yeah, but didn't you win your bid or whatever?
Yeah, of course you did.
Yeah. No, I won. I won the first one, but now, I'm in the system. So
that's what I'm saying. Now they're sending you shit. You see?
Yeah, but this shit.
That's cool. They take care of their customers. Yeah. They invest in their customers.
Yeah. This is amazing. At least it's not like Timo will hit you up on your phone. Like,
is it blow up?
You order a couple anime girls, and all of a sudden it's like, ooh, Timo, ooh, check out this thing. You need camping
gear.
You
want a real one now?
Yeah.
Oh shit. It's like, yeah, yo, you got 5 anime girls. You qualify for a real one.
Oh shit.
Yo, you punch your reward card.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Order in the next 5 minutes, and it's 1,000% off.
Oh man.
Only through the app though.
Yeah. At the 11th minute, you might get a lady boy.
Hey. What I was looking for.
I've been waiting for him to.
That's a double 3-way in its own.
That was a brilliant monologue, though. Oh shit, the devil's 3-way. Pass.
What's up with that? What's up with those other books underneath that Rob Report for comics?
These old slabs? Nah. So, like I said, we were getting the roof done. So then I was at work the other day on Monday, and Mrs. Lynx is just like, "Oh my god, like they were working on the roof." It's not on Monday because it was raining, so it was on Wednesday. Oh, yeah, I just got that text message. Yeah, George Foreman, boxing legend George Foreman passed away at age
Big George
76, I think.
76.
12 kids, all named some form of George.
Mm-hmm.
George, Georgie, Jorge,
Georgina.
Yeah, Heritage is an excellent company. Yeah, I wasn't expecting that. No, so I came in here and legit the slabs. These are the money slabs, if you know what I'm talking about. These are the money slabs, and they were like almost on the verge of falling off the shelf from just the shaking of the house. I was like, immediately I took everything down. I mean, if you want, I could show it. These for some reason were fine, but these were just like, you want to show? We go through it.
Sure. I know what the first one is.
What was the first one?
ASM 300.
ASM 300. All right. This is just because they're here. I hate doing this shit.
Only a 9.6.
DJ, can you read me what's in the top right corner of that book there?
Slide whistle.
Yeah, that is pretty nice. Pretty nice. I have one of those. It's signed 25 times. Pretty good. So it's not about the value of the book, but let's see how much the value of the book is. Average is good, pretty good. Yeah. Last sold. Okay, good. Oh shit.
Yeah, so like I said, this is literally the
That's a good one, bro. I've always wanted that.
yeah.
Yeah, I've always wanted it. No, okay. The blue label. It's the blue label too.
You sound disappointed in the blue label.
No, I'm saying it's the blue label. It's just I've seen a lot of green labels. It's a very common green label book.
Marvel value stamp.
Nothing wrong with the green label for that. Hey, that one's just not fair. That's a one of a kind for sure.
Yeah, this is pretty crazy.
Thanks to Mrs. Links.
This is pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's a wonderful story behind that book too.
She's a wonderful woman.
Hey, golly.
So this is the one that I got off of Heritage in January. No, in February. Last month.
Custom label, though. That custom label. God damn, that's a custom label.
Just a little book. Nothing special.
Nothing special.
I have a feeling.
I wonder how much of your business you gave up for that one.
Yo, I can't believe a whole show was created to figure out how I was able to get a Hulk one. He must know somebody got a crazy deal, or he must have sold half of his business. It's like, oh, wait a minute. This one, all right, whatever. The members got this video, but I haven't put this video out.
Paste Pot Pete.
Huh?
Paste Pot Pete.
Shout out to Paste Pot Pete. And then we're gonna do a giveaway after this.
Everyone type in the chat. Hashtag big books.
Hashtag roof. And
the roof is on fire.
Shit.
Start of the
There it
DC
is.
era right there.
The one DC in the mix.
I felt bad for DC. I had to get something DC.
Amazing.
Yeah, that shit is that.
It's a few books. Yeah, they almost fell off the wall. I just put this stack right here.
Yo, you don't understand how nervous I was when I walked in and I legit saw them like teetering. I was just like, because what happens is when with these books, let's say, oh no, because they would have went in for a reholder. Do they charge like the
high value reholder?
So that's what 10% of fair market value?
No, I don't think it's 10. It's like 3.5 to have them graded. So I don't think it's 10%.
Oh, yo, what up,
Hey,
Star Wars?
You gonna send an AF through the mail? Come on, bro.
I would have put crazy glue on that mother.
$75 high value reholder. To grade it, it's 4% of market value.
Hey. Bring that to Heroes Con and just have them reholder everything.
Nah, dude, that's good. Yeah, I would have to. I would be like,
oh,
thanks.
Plus $8 for the custom label.
And imagine that though, and you're like Bubs on like Sunday waiting to get your books back.
Oh shit, just standing around over there. Shout out to Bubs. Yo. So I'm gonna share this really quickly, man. Let me just bring up my screen, and then we're gonna do the giveaway. But I wanted to highlight this because I am super excited, right? So we're in the midst of getting everything prepared for Heroes Con, right? So we're getting everything prepared for Heroes Con. I'm working on some of the stuff, the imagery, the graphics, this, that, and the third. So I just wanted to highlight this. So over on comicscuringcancer.bigcartel.com, we still have some Sonics available. They're $15. Everything else is sold out. So metal variant sold out, art book sold out, art print this art print sold out. But over here, Mark, don't yell at me because I'm about to blow something up.
Blow it up.
So we have, because when the art book comes out, when we get the art book, it's going to be sold at Heroes Con, exclusively at Heroes Con, but we're going to let a few of them go up pre-order on the website, especially if we get them in early enough. So we're working on the cover. I've seen in progress pieces of the cover, but this is the artist list that's in this book, which is amazing. And I'm going to read it. So sorry. And then I'm going to blow up one of the images, the Michael Rushbrook image.
Let's see that. I was about to say, I see that Rushbrook right there already.
Yep. So we got Adam Fields, Andy Dusso, Austin LeMay, Brand Flakes Art, Brandon McKinney, who is the storyboard artist on Harley Quinn and Poison Ivy on HBO Max. Chad Schudel, who's Showtell Arts, Christopher Lockwood, Dave Akins, who's like a SpongeBob artist, storyboard artist, David Sanchez, who's doing the cover, Ignacio de Meglio, James Pasco, Javon Jordan, John Wright, Joshua Lamb, Locke, who you know as Mad Monkey Love, Martin Zavala, Matt Wilson, Michael Rushbrook, Rodney Fike, Scott Morris, Step Ford Wolf Comics, Taylor Winder, Todd Beats, and Will Torres. I got the subject to change right there because the book is not finalized yet, but we're like 98% finalized. This is one of the images. Obviously, we put the C3 watermark on it. That's the Michael Rushbrook piece. This is the caliber of talent in this book is incredible.
The Trinity of leadership.
There's only one leader that you need in that group there.
Who's that?
The other two can step aside. We all know who we're talking about here. Let's keep it going.
All right, let's say it on three. Everybody at the same time. 1, 2, 3.
Remy dresses as the guy,
and no one said anything.
I know. Captain America.
We all got different answers. It's definitely Superman.
It's Superman. Yeah.
All three of them, like they're the same character in their respected universe, kind of thing. They have the same role.
That's true.
The ultimate symbol of leadership, of hope. Just badasses all around.
All I can say is he's just another kid from Brooklyn.
That's true. And then we got one more that we're going to spoil, but this was kind of done publicly. Like this was painted on YouTube Live and posted on Instagram, so that's why it's okay to spoil this one. So this is Juggernaut done by Todd Beats. Big shout out to Todd Beats. You could see if you go back on like his lives on YouTube, you could see him actually like drawing this and painting it. This shit is incredible. And then that's the back cover. But that's Todd Beats and then Michael Rushbrook piece. So nice. I'm super excited for this, dog. Like super. Joe says 6 stuff. Yeah, I'm super excited. I hope everyone else is excited for it as well. Superman, Optimus, and Captain America. Oh my. Yeah, dog. Yeah. So these will be on sale over at Heroes Con, but there will be some on Comics Curing Cancer. .blog, whatever that is, Big Cartel. All right, let me go. Let me do this. We're gonna do our weekly Midtown Comics giveaway, and then we're gonna get out of here. How do we do this? What are we doing? Why is this not here? No, not that. Chrome tab. Oh, there we go. Boom. Hashtag books. Put in hashtag books in the chat, and then
all those slabs. Yeah, books.
Remy Q, if you win, just for you, Remy Q, because I love you. If you win this, I'll take a picture of one of these books and send it to you. How about that?
No. If I win this, you have to let me take a picture holding one of the books. Like that.
How did it used to be, Mark? Half naked in bed with the book on the pillow?
Yeah.
I'll Photoshop you into a picture with these books.
Oh, I can do that. I'll take over the studio again. I have no problem with that. Golly.
Yeah, I just realized when you guys took over the studio, Nick did his homage when he homaged some whole people that YouTube. You did the homage. I just realized I have no personality. The way you guys portrayed me.
The best one is when he took over Superpower. That was just
back in the middle, back in effect.
Oh, yeah, Kevin.
Now hold on, that was done at like 3 in the morning.
That one was just amazing. And this one signed by Stan Lee, Bruce Lee, and someone else. And look, it's remarked "Be like water."
Oh man, damn man. Again, everybody, if you're gonna be in the tri-state area and stuff, make sure you hit up King Khan tomorrow. Fortunately, I'm not gonna be able to be there. King Khan.
Did you say fortunately or unfortunately?
Unfortunately. No, those are my guys, man. Greg, MTG Comics, is such a good dude, and he puts in so much work into this thing. And it's like not to compare it to Heroes Con or anything like that, but it's just like it's like the East Coast YouTubers is just like their thing. Like you know what I mean? So it's such again, it just sucks that I'm not gonna be able to go up there. My name is on the shirt and everything.
Bro, that was literally my 8th video.
And you try to
4 years ago.
when you try to jack my steez.
No.
That was a funny video. Remember you used to do funny videos?
I remember.
Yeah, you were pretty funny.
I remember.
You're pretty funny for a no talent hack. I'm just joking. Yo, the Bob Ross.
I love that when I go to YouTube and I click NI, automatically it brings you up, Nick.
Hold up, Legion. What is this?
That's what's under the pillars.
Hold up. Why I can't make this big? All right, I'm gonna stop sharing the screen for 1 second. I'll share it in a minute. This is what's under the pillars. Yo,
Looks like bed springs.
Yeah, they're solid, but they have those coils down the side of them.
that's crazy. Yeah, I can't. That's the first thing I'm gonna watch after this. I'm gonna watch that video. All right, let me get back to
the video. It's just there's a lot. I don't know if anyone's done a video yet. I need to check and see.
No, I saw it on the algorithm.
Okay.
Yeah,
I just got like countless different things where people are reporting on it.
Mm-hmm.
You want to see something? This is just like a mock-up someone did, but like,
all right, hold on. Let me
like this kind of just seeing these mock-ups. This like that's crazy, right?
Yo, you know what's wild? Because they look like Tesla coils.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, that
But
was
the way that this is depicted, the pyramid at the top, that's straight out of Stargate. Like the way that the pyramids were depicted in Stargate, how they would come down and land on the existing pyramids, but they would open out like that.
Yo, that's similar to that the script that I wrote and said, yo, come on, man.
Hey Remy, the freaking roof.
Oh yeah, the obelisk.
Yep, roof.
It's a roof sticking out of the sand. Everyone's been studying them forever. Look at these houses, these tombs.
That's crazy. All right, let's just go back to books. All right, what do you guys got coming up this weekend? Mark, what do you got going on in life?
I've been sitting here texting with my oldest, and looks like I'll be getting up at about 5 a.m. at the latest in the morning, and driving to South Carolina to be at her house by between 6 and 6:15, so then we can then drive an hour up the road to her new college and spend the entire day doing activities, just standing with her while she does things. I don't get it. I don't understand. I'll figure it out as I'm there tomorrow.
This is orientation, or is just going to see, like maybe she's gonna go to that school?
No, she's in. This is like the student parent day where like if you're into this class, they'll be having a little thing about these kind of classes over here this day and and just it's an activity kind of.
Then they'll split you up and you'll do a thing and then she'll do a thing.
Oh, I hope not.
When Des went to America Chavez, when she went to college, we did that, but it was for an entire weekend.
That was just like terrible, bro.
Yeah, especially if you know me, where I don't like talking to people. Yeah, I'll give you an example.
I don't mind talking to people. I just don't say appropriate shit.
Yeah. So one of the things was, so for one of the events, all the parents, we got on a bus and they took us wine tasting. Yo, so we go, and then me and Mrs. Lynx is just there, and I'm quiet, like I don't like talking to people. And then this dude comes up and he was like, "Hey, what's going on? I'm blah blah whatever," and starts introducing himself and then his wife. And I was just like, "Oh, I'll be back. I gotta go to the bathroom." So I go to the bathroom. I'm not in the
take a thumper, come back 3 hours later.
I go in this day, whatever. Then they're still there. So I'm there, and I'm like, yeah. Then I'm like, oh, I'm gonna go buy a bottle of wine. Yo, bro, I kept leaving. I think I bought like 8 bottles of wine, like just to leave. I'm not even joking. Yeah, and that wine, that shit was mad good. And I was just like, yo, I just can't. I literally kept going. Oh, let me get another one. Oh, let me get another one just to get away from dude. And dude was he was like a Broadway producer or something too. So I was just like, I don't jive with this turkey.
That's deuce talk.
Hell yeah.
I
Yo,
don't see the video, Nick. Where's that video at?
What video? The one I was doing the shout outs for? The one DJ's talking about?
Yeah.
That's episode number 8.
that's the gumping one?
There we go.
Hardcore gumping. It was Slot, Gary, DJ, and I think that was you for the last one, Remy Q.
Yep. I remember this.
Yeah, I gotta watch. I'll probably do that tomorrow. Craven the Hunter on Netflix is a huge success on Netflix.
It wasn't bad. I watched it the other day. I watched that last weekend. I watched that one, and then I watched Electric State also.
How was Electric State?
It wasn't bad. Aside from the 2 lead characters being terrible actors,
Oh shit, Jesus Christ!
the CGI was pretty good.
But was Chris Pratt wearing briefs?
I don't know.
Mike says Craven was a 5 out of 10. I'm excited for it. I actually really want to watch it. So this is what we ended up doing the other day. So I put on Craven the Hunter. I literally watched 5 minutes of it, and then Mrs. Link's groaned. She was like, Craven the Hunter. So then I was like, what do you want to watch? And she was just like, I want to watch Terminator. And I was just like, yo, get in the room. Yo, that was music to my ears. So we watched last week, Saturday, Terminator 1 and Terminator 2.
Amazing.
Greatest Saturday of all time.
Timeless movies. They don't age.
So, and she wanted to watch Terminator 2. I don't think she's ever seen Terminator 1. And she was like, because she was telling Des and her husband, Kev, you don't have to watch Terminator 1 to watch Terminator 2.
That's a goddamn lie.
Yes. I'm like, you can watch any sequel, but in order to digest just even the Sarah Connor change of how she's a badass.
How do you know what they're trying to steal from Cyberdyne without watching Terminator 1?
So every time, when we started watching Terminator 2, because I was being an asshole, so we would go in. So let's Miles Bendis Dyson and Skynet when he got the thing, pause. Yeah. And that's why Terminator 1 was important.
I didn't have a trigger.
When Dyson's sitting there with holes in his body while everyone's escaping, and he's sitting there holding the chunk of the very first designed CPU based on the small one they recovered from Terminator 1, that scene means nothing. He's literally holding the first ever CPU that was just shot to pieces to save everybody and stop Judgment Day with the CPU, shutting Judgment Day down with the first CPU. That's crazy.
I don't know how much longer I can hold this.
Everyone else.
So good.
So fire.
So good.
Yo, when Arnold rolls in with the gas grenade launcher and just boom, the sound effects, the sound mixing that movie is insane, and just busting everyone's chest with it.
So let me ask you a question, because I came to this realization when I was watching this. Not that Arnold is the best actor of all time.
He's the best action movie star of all time for sure.
Over Tom Cruise?
Yep.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yeah, I'm not saying Arnold's the best action star. He's the action
movies.
He's a star. The star factor he had, no one's ever had that like Arnold.
Yeah.
None.
Biggest draw in history for action movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger.
He's the GOAT.
So I came to the realization, specifically with Arnold and Terminator, that is the best movie casting in history.
It's got to be.
Arnold as Terminator. There's no one else. And clearly, literally the best casting in history.
I think the next closest thing would be Wolverine with Hugh Jackman, is somebody who just is the character. And Like he's not Arnold level, but he's definitely on the list of people. Like, who did they nail this casting job? Like, he's not a midget like Canadian midget. He's an Australian regular sized person, but he is Wolverine.
Debatable. Remy Q, go.
Deadpool.
Deadpool. That was that was literally my thing. Like, we were going through it. Like, who was cast? Like, Arnold, Deadpool. I can't see anybody else as Deadpool. I could see other people as Wolverine. Cavalry, as a matter of fact.
That looked ridiculous. He's jacked. Superman with mutton chops.
He's
and
massive,
massive
man.
That was crazy. Like, that didn't look nothing like Wolverine. That looked like a joke. I laughed when I saw that.
And Hugh Jackman doesn't look nothing like Wolverine either. We just
He is
know
Wolverine. Christopher Reeve is Superman. Flawless.
So here's the thing with that. And while I agree, he's like Christopher Reeve is Superman to me. Brandon Routh did a great job.
Yeah.
Henry Cavill did a great job. So the role is
had a bad Superman.
Yeah, no, we haven't, except to until Corn Sweat, whatever.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. All right.
Arnold being the Terminator almost didn't happen. Cameron wanted to cast his longtime friend Lance Hendrickson. No. So O.J. Simpson was supposed to be the Terminator.
Nordberg.
Yeah, O.J. Simpson was supposed to be the Terminator, and Arnold was supposed to be Kyle Reese.
Kyle Reese, because he didn't want to be the bad guy at first.
Yeah, he didn't want to be the bad guy, but then it wasn't believable that O.J. could be a killer.
Yep.
Yeah, he would have been a terrible Kyle Reese.
And then there's fantastic stories that James Cameron's told, and Arnold told the same ones about like line delivery, the "I'll be back" and stuff like that. Like, Arnold was arguing with James about the line "I'll be back" because he said a robot wouldn't say "I'll be back." He would say "I will be back." And James finally said, "Just read the fucking line."
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like the most iconic thing ever.
Legit. He knows when to run over the truck in one.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like how he asked for the plasma rifle, though.
20-watt range.
Yeah.
Plasma rifle in a 40-watt range. Hey, only what you see, pal.
That I never got. That was out of place.
9mm with laser sighting. Hey, I might close early. Hey, you can't do that. Blah! Oh man, that movie was amazing, dog. The best 5 hours I've spent in my entire life.
See, now you need to get the Steelbook to really commemorate the movie.
Nah, I'm good with that. I got the Blu-rays, and then I was just like,
you need the 4K director's cut Steelbook, bells and whistles.
Nah, I'm not really a fan of the whistle, unless. All right, let's get out of here. That was a good segue. Ladies and gentlemen, good luck. This is for a Midtown Comics virtual gift card. If you win this, hit me up on the IG or email me. You can email me through the YouTube page, through my YouTube page, and you'll get this gift card, man.
Hoping Remy Q wins.
Gary B!
Gary B!
Anybody but this fucking guy.
Well, hey!
Hey!
Fucking Gary B.
Congratulations, Gary B.
Is that logo? That's a heavenly three-way instead of the devil's three-way.
Which way he's getting pegged for sure on that one.
Jesus Christ! I now know what that means. Thanks to Adrian Pan the Awesome. All the guys are Gary B. Congratulations, sir. Congratulations. Just shoot me your email. Hoarder's Hide says, speaking of 4K, they just released 4K remastered version of Amadeus, and only one person bought it.
And Tombstone has a 4K Steelbook that's up for pre-order right now.
Speaking of Hoarder's Hide, this is why I was excited when I saw, because I haven't seen Hoarder's Hide in a while. Scott, awesome guy, nice little fro, appreciate him. Yesterday, shout out to my guy Irv, Nerd Nostalgia on Instagram. So we're in a group chat. So, yo, check this out. He's selling for his friend with certificate of authenticity and everything. There you go. Boom. Oh, that's the big jammy. What the hell? Was that a hubcap?
Got a
Yeah,
little feeling here.
that's crazy. Those stickers had to ship freight. Oh, that's your skateboard. Shout out to Durs. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. What I was saying, Scott. So my guy Nerd Nostalgia hits up in the group chat. Yo, he said, "Hey, my friend is trying to get rid of this. Does anybody know anybody or whatever the case is?" An 11 by 17 certificate of authenticity and everything. 11 by 17 original sketch of Wolverine full body by Herb Trimpe.
Ooh. Oof.
Bro, I was just like, if not for this fucking roof. Yo, just pencils.
What was he asking for?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't ask, but I was just like, yo, I'll put you on to some art collectors. Like, if you want, I could send you the stuff, Nick. Yo, full body Herb Trimpe Wolverine. So I was just like, hit up Scott. Scott will be your first bet. Hit him up, tell him, drop my name, and then hit up these other people. So Scott, Southern Comic Geek, and then Jason from Capture Collectibles. I ain't know Nick had it like that to be buying Herb Trimpe.
Oh, hey, I've seen what Nick's eyeballing to buy. I know what he's eyeballing. Don't do it. It's a trap.
Yeah, that Herb Trimpe is only 2% of the value of your house.
I look at everything in percentages of my real estate investments.
Oh man, Remy Q, what you got? What you doing this weekend? Not even what you got coming up. What you doing this weekend?
Anything this weekend. You want to see Remy Q relax? It's going to be this weekend. Don't bother me. Nobody call me. Not even Nick. I won't pick up.
Just straight up briefs.
Yeah, briefs all day long.
Not a fan
Blue briefs.
Blue briefs with
yeah, you're thinking of whitey tighties. I'm talking about stylish briefs.
Retro
Wait till I put a patch on one of these, and y'all gonna be like, "God, he was serious about the Retro Riders. This is $1 billion idea."
Yeah, Scott, I'll nudge him if you want me to. Core 11 by 17 full body Herb Trimpe Wolverine, insane.
You want to know what else is insane?
Tell me.
Those pillars under the pyramid go down 2,000 feet.
Yeah.
Just that's.
I don't know what it is.
Under those pillars. You know what are under those pillars?
The cubes.
Spider goats.
Oh,
No, dude, you say spider goats. We're talking about mammoth mice. Don't fucking start. I'll open a whole nother can. And all of this is confirmable.
This is every single science fiction movie is becoming true.
You know what's crazy is by the time I say this stuff out loud, most of the time I've been watching it play out like for a long time, and everyone thinks I'm fucking crazy. And then you tell them just go read one article, and they're like, there are mice that have been crossbred with woolly mammoth DNA, creating a woolly mammoth coat on mice because they're slowly getting ready to bring the woolly mammoth back to life. No bullshit. They were aiming to have it done this year, but it got postponed, and they're looking at within the next 2 years having walking, breathing woolly mammoths brought back to life, because cloning is not a myth. We've been doing it for a long time, and mammoths are stuff that we've recovered numerous corpses with meat still on them, fur still on them. Like they're bringing mammoths back, guys.
It's a terrible idea. This is a terrible idea, Mark.
I don't know. It's not my idea.
I know it's not your idea. I'm just saying it's a terrible idea.
But am I going to go visit them? Probably.
I don't know. Bringing all like messing with DNA. And
they had their chance.
They spared no expense.
But this is how you get gumping.
It's how you get Jurassic Park then gumping.
Yo, I imagine they'd be like, ladies and gentlemen, full-size T-Rex, and they just like unveil it like Kong on the stage or whatever, just like
chained up.
Like,
T-Rex arms chained up.
No. Even better than that, it is like a bird, but it's just a giant fucking chicken. And then people are like, wait a minute, what? That's not what I expected.
No, yeah, like they have now confirmed. You see what a velociraptor looks like, what we know it to look like now versus what we thought it looked like when they made
a giant chicken now.
It's just a giant bird, bro. It's got feathers. Those claws are just actually wings.
What a
In
bunch of
Jurassic Park Dominion, they kind of gave you a pretty close to one with a Pteroraptor that was on the ice with Chris Pratt that like was like swimming under the ice and stuff. And
nobody's
but
seen
they were a lot smaller than that. They like they'll kill you, but they weren't nearly as big as what you assume them to be.
Nobody's seen those stupid movies.
I've watched it tons of times, man. It's not good. Dominion wasn't good, but man, it's fun.
Those dumb movies.
I can't wait for the new one. It looked amazing.
The
Oh
new
my
one.
god.
Yeah. Nick,
The
what do you got going
trailer on the big screen, I'm like, whoa. Haven't felt like that watching a trailer in a long time, but that movie did it.
Look at that shirt Scarlett's wearing. Whoa.
Look at the mosasaurs. Look at the Spinosaurus swimming. Like it felt like an experience. Like, oh, this is going to be fun.
I can, that's probably the first movie that since Jurassic Park 3 that I'm going to see in the theater. Of Jurassic Park. I saw that in the theater because I was like,
oh my God. Jurassic, outside of the first movie, Jurassic World is the second best one, hands down. The first one with Chris Pratt, like it feels like true Jurassic Park type stuff.
that was pretty good until he started wrangling the dinosaurs. And I'm like, bro, like you can't contain these dinosaurs, Chris Pratt. You barely like fucking one Xandar. Yeah, it's just like whatever. That's like when Crocodile
that was the
like
thing,
that thing.
Like he
I
was a
believe that's what it was like being part of the Link Squad day 4.
day 4. Yeah, that's when you tamed raptors.
Yeah.
No, but you think back on it, he didn't ever tame them. They were just food trained. Like if you're working with any other kind of predator, people work with lions and tigers. People get injured and killed all the time doing it. And
Shout
he
out
was
to
in the same
Peter Roy.
situation. Like in the movie, you had the kid that almost got killed in the beginning working with him. You had the one guy get killed by them. As soon as they rushed and took him out when he said we shouldn't do this, they did it. It backfired immediately, and the raptor started killing everyone. So never did they have him actually trained. You had one that was soft on him that he had since it was a baby. That was, and it wasn't even trained. It was still dangerous. He almost shot it in a later movie to protect the little girl that was with him.
Blue. Was it Blue?
Yeah. When Blue, because Blue ended up having by the third one, Blue had a baby, and Blue wasn't friendly to people anymore.
Little boy Blue. He needed the money. Oh,
Hey.
yo, on that. Nick, what do you got going on this weekend?
We're gonna take the train to the zoo tomorrow.
Hey, what zoo?
Dallas Zoo.
I'm a big fan of the zoo. You know, I get my zoo magazine in.
Oh,
month.
shit. Shout out to
If
River.
anybody else is in the Dallas area,
Yeah, come on by.
hit up Nick.
Give me a ride back home.
Are you a zoo guy though, Nick?
No, you know what it was? We used to take Elijah literally once a week when he was a kid. We haven't probably since COVID. So that was the prevailing thought. The wife came in early. She's
There
like,
goes
"Oh,
my monetization.
Lulu Dallas Multipass.
Oh, that's awesome.
Figure take a nice little train ride in, which I don't think a lot of people have done, and we'll enjoy the zoo.
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny. Had no idea they had trains in Texas.
They have what they call the light rail here.
Hey,
Nice.
yo. Oh, shit.
You're railed
Shit.
Yeah.
all the way
That's
to
the
and from
train
the
I want to
zoo.
be riding.
Lighted,
Hey.
lighted the slippers.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
You about to get light railed.
Give me that light rail.
Yeah, Fort Worth Zoo, Sea Bizzle is supposed to be the better one. But
Yeah, I love the zoo, man. It's a damn good time.
We go like once a year. We go to the Bronx Zoo. Like the Bronx Zoo is amazing. Like on our bucket list, we want to go to the San Diego Zoo.
Mm.
Like that's on our bucket
Yeah,
list.
that's one that's in like the movies and stuff all the time, ain't it?
Yeah,
That'd be
like
cool.
the thing with the Bronx Zoo that I don't appreciate though, because it's just like they got animals that's for free, but then all the little exhibits you have to pay extra for. So for example, the gorilla thing, like you have to pay extra to see the gorilla thing.
that's
The
in New York.
butterfly thing, you have to pay extra for
You
it.
just pay to get into the zoo. I mean, there's extra stuff you could do, like rock climbing wall and carousel. They have like attractions, small little attractions here and there that you pay like $2 a person to do, but to get in and see the animals is free.
Yeah, with this one,
Not
like
free,
yeah,
I mean like just admission.
with this one, yeah, you have to like pay for all the little like the bells and whistles and all that, like you said.
Like you can pay like $2-3 a person to feed the giraffes. Like they keep it right there at the giraffe, so you can just go up there and see them and
How the fuck
whatever.
you feed the
Or you
giraffe?
can give us a couple bucks to
At
get some
the,
romaine lettuce, hook 'em up.
At the NC Zoo, it's about 45 minutes south of us. They have it split. Like half of it is North America Zoo, and then the other half is African Zoo. And you have to pick. No, don't ever pick North American Zoo. I'm just telling you this. Like, you go right. When you go through the door, don't go left. You go right. Because by the time you work your way over there, it's the end of the day, and you're going to miss all the cool shit. So start on the African side, 100%.
The North American Zoo is just you walking, and they have you walking by like the highway.
All right, there's a McDonald's and
Yeah.
Shit.
Now these are what are called trash pandas in America. There's a raccoon.
These are the unhoused people.
All right, we're about to be unstreamed.
that's a callback, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo, that is amazing. Remy Q Studios, you are right. What am I doing this weekend? Nothing, because they're working on the house, so I'll be here. I'm gonna try to watch that Craven. I'm gonna watch Severance right after this.
Oh hell yeah! Oh my god!
Yeah. Yo, wait, what? A friend of mine wants to watch They Live. Is that a good movie?
Oh
Listen,
yeah! It is.
You'll watch that movie with two things in mind: kick ass, chew bubblegum.
I'm all out of bubble gum.
A lot of bubblegum.
One of the best fist fights in all of cinema history.
Without a shadow of a doubt, that was recreated on South Park. Shot for shot by Timmy, and the other one. What's the other one?
Jimmy.
Jimmy.
Thank you. What a wonderful audience.
Yeah. Knock knock. Knock knock.
Who's there? Thank you. What a wonderful audience.
Oh
I
shit.
thought about that shit in so long, dude. That show's wild.
I'm not a smart man, but I do know what love is. All right, we got it.
My man's gumping.
Great.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are out. Thank you for hanging out with us tonight on this glorious Friday evening. Oh, hold on, wait a minute. I guess let me just plug this really quickly. My bad, Remy Q. No, so I think it's next week we're gonna give this out. So the March links box, you still got time to sign up for a $250 credit to grab anything off of Ben Parker Comics short box store, and he has a lot of stuff. For example, he has a dope ass Amazing Spider-Man 300 up there. So think about it as if it's $400, you get the $250 credit, so you're only coming out $150 out of pocket. Or you can get five $50 slabs. It's all the same. Just wanted to highlight that. You still have time to join up on the Link Squad. And just for effect.
Speaking of time, 18 weeks to Heroes Con 2025.
Oh shit, that's coming fast.
She said.
I'm excited for Heroes Con, dog. Remy Q, Heroes Con?
Probably. Probably.
You're not gonna give me a hug?
Yeah, absolutely. You guys are the only reason I'm even going to go there. The rest of these other people.
Hey, yo.
Oh, we're not ended yet? Oh, I mean, I'm so excited to see everybody this year.
I just want to say that the opinions of the panel members do not reflect necessarily upon the.
No, just this guy right here.
I'm super excited. And so there's a Heroes Con chat that's going on. I think there's like 75 like YouTube people in there. I didn't even know there were 75 YouTube channels.
Whoops, I haven't been there in a while.
I was just recently added back. Hey, Nick, just because?
Congratulations, you played yourself.
I don't know.
What did I do?
I don't know why. All right, let's get out of here. Ladies and gentlemen, we love you. We'll see you next Friday. Catch you on the flippity flop. Shabang, bang, bang.
Praise Kier.
Sure.
infamous Illuminati.
Subscribe. To Ramikyu Studios. From you. Hashtag #1 fan. Beef. Stick Cody.